Good morning, folks. Welcome to the very first episode of Learning with Lickem. So we got everything in order out here. Say hello. That's my little munchkin. Got some coffee made. I'm going to show you a quick way to doctor that up just to make it feel like you're at a barista. Dog's holding down the fort in the bathroom. All right, here we go. So today I'm going to make this coffee, and then I'm going to show you how to make a real simple breakfast burrito that I make quite often. Essential for coffee is some of this stuff right here. Caramel macchiato. Fun to say. Okay, wait. Gets better. Don't be scared about it now. 1 gram of carbs. See that? Almost done. Check it. The last ingredient. Ready? Like this. It's like Christmas in a cup. Or whatever you're into. Guess you could probably use pumpkin spice and it would be like Halloween. Alright, so got this thing kicked off. Put this coffee right here where we can get to it. Now, here's what we need next. I like using these little things, right? I heard somebody yelling online about these the other day. Because they thought they were full-size wraps, and actually they're only very tiny. You can see how small they are. But I like to use them. I buy this container of egg whites, Sam's Club. I think we're going to put lots of cheese on there. Keep that out the back. Need some sausages. Here, I also buy these from Sam's Club. They're pretty banging. I'm going to pack it just like that. Bless you. And I think we're going to get a little crazy today and put an onion in there. What was in there? So, let's see where I can get us set up at. Might be the spot. Maybe not. Let's put you right here. Okay. All right, so first thing we're going to do, dice up this onion a little bit. Just give it some extra flavor. So I got my trusty cutting board. This guy here. Nothing too extravagant about cutting an onion. Just cutting an onion. Onion's probably, I don't know. I mean, I guess onion's a vegetable, right? Sorry about that. There. So, I think onions are veggies. But we're going to chop this guy up a little bit. Throw them in a pan with just a little bit of butter. Don't be afraid to use butter, man. I know everybody worried about fat content, all that. I think regular butter, in the grand scheme of things, is probably better for you than all the other stuff that people make up. Do I have any proof of that? No, I do not. But it sure is yummy. Hold on, we're getting there. Okay. This is my first ever podcast. At least I think it's a podcast. I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet. I just kind of hit some buttons, and this is what it ended up looking like. But I'm hoping that this is going to be my first run. Truth is, yesterday, I was going to try and make a podcast. I tried to make a podcast about giving Miss Dog America her bath and her haircut, which ended up not looking too bad. I'm not real good at that either. But her hair's short in most places. I'm sure I missed a couple spots that most people might be able to tell. But it took a long time to do, so I kind of scrapped that idea. All right, here we go. Onion, chop that. Pan for the stove. Get it on. Tony, you're going to love this. If you're making some, if you have any liking for onion flavor and breakfast flavor, I'm all about it. Put just a little bit of olive oil in there. Another thing you'll see me cooking with a lot is cream cheese. Love cream cheese. Butar. So frozen butar, but that's okay, right? Probably find someplace that I can hang the camera over this way. Well, if I can put it right here. Yeah, this way. Almost. So I'm using about that much butter. That right there on the pan. Hey, what are you doing out there? Hmm? Is it good? So I'm gonna saute this, then we're gonna open this guy here. This is just a quick opening thing, right? Peel apart, got 6 sausages in there. They're pretty good. They're already fully cooked sausages. And I think they're pretty breakfast sausage tasting. But what we're going to end up doing is taking all this stuff and combining it together. And it's going to look like your gourmet cook, which, please believe me when I tell you, I have zero training in cooking other than as long as I've been screwing up dishes. But every once in a while I get lucky and I put something together that I like. One of these days we're going to do an episode on flatbreads, and holy cow, if you've never made flatbreads, you're missing out. Put anything on flatbread. You could put this whole thing that we're making right now on a flatbread, and it would be amazing. But for now, we're just going to concentrate on breakfast. We're going to use lots of cheese. I love me some cheese. I did put some hot sauce on there. It's going to be a steak day. I got all kind of ideas, man. So I hope they'll like to eat, because I love to eat. Love to eat. Sauteing these onions. Next, we're going to get them out of there, and we're going to put these sausages in, and then we're going to use our egg whites to make it a little more interesting. I don't use a whole lot of spices, typically when I'm making breakfast anyway. But don't let me forget to show you, okay? I think I got this at Sam's as well. I call it Voodoo. It is amazing on just about anything you put it on, specifically steak and fish. Very good. They make a whole bunch of different ones. Here's another one. Yeah. I think I got them at Giant. And they're very good. They say Spanglish. I don't know how to say that word. Asadero, whatever that says. But I just call it Voodoo. But it's really good stuff. All right, so onions. One thing I learned over the years, the onions have sugar in them, right? Not sugar like you're thinking, but natural sugar that if you let it cook long enough, it will caramelize, meaning it will get a little thicker, almost like you're cooking molasses. But it adds a great flavor to everything that you put it on. Every once in a while, I use a little bit of red wine when I'm cooking onions, typically not in the morning unless it's a really rough weekend. But I put onions in just about everything I can also. Like I said, this stuff, that's my egg whites from Members Mark, right? Buy them in a case of, I think there's 6 of them at a time that come in the case. And they last for a good while, so if you're into that kind of thing. Plus, there's no yolks for those of you that are worried about cholesterol or whatever crap the problem is with eggs today. These are going to be on there too, already. Sorry, I got to figure out a way to get the camera actually angled down. Try this. Like I said, I'm still new at this. Bear with. What is it? Here. Ooh. Sorry about my crotch. There you go. Right, you can see there. Cooking some onions. It is important to note that I have 0 podcast experience. So this is as much mine as it is yours. First time. You can see that? They're cooking hot chips. Oh boy, that's crazy bright. I'll also apologize ahead of time if my butt is out at any point. Hey, Munchkin, how you doing in there? Munchkin's in there playing the Minecraft for us. Hear them popping and snapping. Ooh, we're starting to smell like there's sugar on it a little bit. I was going to say this reminds me of a story and tell you a story, but it doesn't remind me of a story. So, it's just getting nugget. Munchkin woke me up today on our day off at about 7:15 because dog woke her up. We didn't go to bed until like 10:30 last night, something like that, because she was playing with the kids down the street. But it's okay. So I got up slightly earlier than I wanted to here on the weekend. Ooh, there we go. So you can see him getting a little browner in there. Did I? Maple kind of. All right, we're gonna call them good. Take these onions, put them in a bowl, just right here. Okay, so we're gonna take our onions here for now. Should have enough oil left in the pan. Now comes the fun part. Sausages, right? Break it up like that. Put them in there. Yeah. And like I said, these are store-bought. They are pre-cooked sausages. There you go. Down on the farm. See that? Okay. Sam's Club. I don't know that this entire podcast is going to be about cooking. I mean, this one might be, but I want to do lots of stuff like, fixing the bike, fixing the car, fixing the house, doing whatever we can do. So if we can do something that somebody might have, some interest in doing or need to get something done or whatever, hopefully I can find something. If there's something that you think you might like to see done, give me a heads up and I'll see if I can accommodate and put something together for it. And there's probably also going to be some music playing at some point or another because although not a good one, I am a guitar player and I like to write songs. So we'll probably do that too. And other than that, we'll have to see how it goes. I'm sure there'll be some dumb shit that happens eventually. This is not, I repeat, not going to be kids podcast. Not that I'm going to be doing not kid stuff all the time. However, every once in a while, some shit slips out of my mouth that's not meant for kids. So I don't want to let your kids watch. I've been to jail for a while, so there's that. Right, so got our frozen sausages in here that are becoming less frozen. Last couple. Then what we're going to do on top of this is dump this egg right inside of there and make it all like into one big happy family in the pan. Then we're going to take it out little by little and put it into this wrap. It's going to be pretty awesome. But I didn't see what time it was that I started this thing. Does this thing tell me how long I've been recording? I don't know what it tells me. I'm not even sure if I'm still recording or not. I think I am. Oh yeah, it's still recording. All right, so it's been 17 minutes so far. We're almost there. I know everybody's got stuff to do today. Saturdays are busy. Hey, we're getting here. Starting to smell like breakfast in here. So now what I'm going to do, I like to just chop these little sausages up in about thirds. That way when you put everything else in there, not like you're putting into a poop log. Tastes like sausage, right? Okay. Small coffee. Okay. Here comes the magic. Liquid egg whites. Ready? Pour that right there in the middle. Salt and pepper. Now, I'll tell you one thing I learned over doing this for so long is don't be scared of messing things up. I mean, yeah, some things you make are going to be nasty. Lord knows I've made things that taste much worse than other things. But it's still sustenance. You can still eat it for the most part. May not be happy, but then you just learn for the next time. You change this or change that, and it'll be all right. Got these eggs rocking now. See that? Move that around a little bit, kind of engulf the whole freaking sausage thing. Sausage party. I was going to say engulf the whole sausage party. You know what I mean? See that? We're going to cheese the shit out of this thing. It's getting close. It's ready. The final product. Thinks it's for her. See anything? Doesn't look together. Now, I'll tell you, when in my younger days, when I could eat anything and it didn't matter, I would make this with peppers and onions and potatoes. You can throw just about anything into that mix, and then when you put it into a wrap, it doesn't matter. You're going to eat it anyway. I used to make a thing called the ultimate skillet at Denny's, and I always loved that. It was a big conglomeration of all kind of different stuff. Tried to back out on the carbs a little bit. Made up for it with cheese. Here you go, right? Your lips ready. Don't be afraid of cheese. Cheese is the glue that holds my life together. One thing we're going to need that's very important. You don't want to not have hot sauce. This is Frank's Red Hot. I like it. Getting pretty milky. Another thing I'd like to try with cheese one day. I saw, I don't know, a Facebook video or I think it was Facebook or YouTube or something. I don't know what I was looking at, but anyway, they took chicken and smashed it up, cut it up, and combined it with cheese, and then put it in the oven. And when it comes out, it looks like a wrap. So if you're worried about carbs and wrap, these little wraps I have, they don't have any carbs in them. But the little cheese and chicken wraps, I would imagine probably wouldn't have any carbs in them or next to none because it's just fat chicken. But see me now? Cheese is the bomb. Diggity. I gotta figure out where I can put it over here. I'm doing this and go here and open up a couple of these. That quick. Hidden element. They're like street taco wraps. Up there too. Sure. All right, good. Go over this way. This will stay there. Apologize again for the more lighting. You can see it mostly, right? Take wrap. There's a little spoon. Here we go. You ready? Oh, and I'll show you one other trick that you're probably gonna like. So we got some onions on here. See that? This stuff. If you've never had it, they call it the chicken sauce. Man. I mean, it's made, I guess, for chicken, but you can put that on just about anything. It's kind of like the sauce you get at Chick-fil-A when you get chicken nuggets. You know what I'm talking about? Very good. All right, hold on. Okay. So we take our, this is affectionately known as egg smoosh in my circle. So you take your egg smoosh right here with your cheesiness. Oh, look, I got my cheese. And your sausages. Yeah, right in the middle. Got it. How you doing, Munch? How you doing? You're massaging your leg? Okay. Okay, peeps. So there you have it. I don't know what we're going to call it, but it's pretty good stuff, right? Got some onions on the bottom, egg, and some sausage in there along with a whole bunch of cheese. And now we're going to eat it. So I think we're going to call that an end to our first ever podcast. After we put some hot sauce on there. Thank you for joining me with Learning with Lickem. And we'll do this some more. I had a good time doing it. Hoping it'll get better as time goes. But hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you again pretty soon. Bye-bye.